I say good morning, world. It's only the flyest podcast in the land right now. So we finna talk about MS-13 Los Serenios Mexican Mafia cartel member who was already in jail for murdering people, escaped and killed grandfather and his four grandsons when they was just minding their own business. This is the model citizens that the Democrats love elevating above black folks.
Hey,
Well,
I got a question, sir. I got a
please,
question, sir.
please.
If he used a gun, wouldn't that be a mass shooting? And then if he didn't do a gun, is that a mass killing?
It is. Is this the story that the lamestream media don't want to talk about because they steady trying to make black people the face of mass shootings and mass killings?
I got another question.
Okay, go ahead.
If that was four grandsons and one grandpa, that means that was 5 men against one man.
Unless they was kids.
I'm sure some of them was. I mean, what are we saying? Babies?
I don't know. We shall find out.
Some babies with you? Yeah, it's just something to think about. I'm just figure out how they be having smoke for black folks and anti-black racism, but you're really a coward deep down.
I don't know, man. We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast.
Early in the morning, wake your goat mouth ass up.
Hey, yo, this is the J Lava, and this is the Keep It P podcast, where we take news situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And I am not trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why. Okay? That's the reason why I bust down the articles the way I do. Okay? All right? That's the reason why Mr. Von Savage Media busts down the articles the way he do, because you got to keep in mind, Keep It P is a global podcast. So good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, depending upon where you're talking from. Today we're going to discuss this murdering Mexican mafia guy, but we're not going to be able to do it here on this channel, unfortunately. You're going to have to come meet us on Patreon, because today is Raw Day, and it is all day. So let me not give you any more fluff or bluff. Go sign that petition, and we'll holler at y'all in a second. Love, peace, blessings, and straight Maloha.
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the US government immediately make anti-black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message, I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, this is a petition to demand cash reparations for foundational Black Americans addressing two critical components. So what is anti-Black racism? Anti-Black racism is defined here as policies and practices rooted in American institutions such as government, finance, education, healthcare, and justice that mirror and reinforce economic deprivation, racially targeted laws, beliefs, attitudes, prejudice, stereotyping and/or discrimination toward foundational Black Americans. What is a public health crisis, you ask? Well, a health crisis or public health crisis is a difficult situation or complex health system that affects humans in one or more geographic areas, from a particular locality to encompass the entire planet. Health crises generally have significant impacts on community health, loss of life, and on the economy. And ultimately the solution to the problem. It is imperative that the United States government declare anti-Black racism a public health crisis for foundational Black Americans. In 2020, as a community, Asian Americans experienced only 287 hate crimes nationwide. However, FBA in the same year suffered 2,871 reported hate crimes. As we know, those are just the reported accounts according to the F.B.I.S Foundational Black Americans. We know that the number should reach in the billions daily. This resulted in a 94-1 unanimous decision to pass into law an anti-Asian hate crime provision to make Asian a protected class. With anti-black racism being thousands of times more prevalent and permeating within the fabric of America, we ask that you sign this petition to say we are sick of studies and commissions to study forums and meaningless holidays and nothing burger symbolic gestures. We demand the U.S. government to urgently disperse the first initial reparations cash payment of $20 trillion to the surviving descendants of American chattel slavery. AKA, cut the damn check. And I mean that. Jack. On my ancestors for real for real. I proudly digress. Anyway. Check out the new Slave Patrol documentary. Pull up season on you sucker MCs. Don't forget to join us on Patreon. I got 4 words for you. Go grab a shirt. And love, peace, blessings and Maloa. Be
Music TV.
Be careful for her love, she love.
Hey Riri. Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the cocaine. I know that might sound a little confused.
Call me when you need a friend. Call me when you need someone to come through with that loving baby. I'll be the one to get it from the back. You be putting on my body, babe. There ain't no need to answer the phone, 'cause I got you where I need you, baby. Face down in the bed, and we can get it on.
Music TV.